Welcome to the USA New Times, where truth has no agenda and every story seeks peace. In a world divided, we shine a light on what unites us: honesty, justice, and love. Inspired by the words of Jesus, love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes, good afternoon, or others, it's good evening. I'm greeting you from Kigali, Rwanda, where we are broadcasting from. This is again the US New Times. I give you a warm welcome. Today we are going to be looking at yet another exciting topic, and which is titled "The Man Who Confronts Genocide Deniers." This is no other than Dr.Bizimana, Damascene, the Minister of National Unity and Civic Engagement in Rwanda. It has been so long, about 31 years since the genocide against Tutsi took place here in Rwanda. But after the genocide, the aftermath of genocide against the Tutsi in 1994, a lot of things happened, including the denying of the genocide, also not proper preservation of information by those people who were involved into the same genocide. They were trying to give falsehood, not showing the mass graves of the victims of the Tutsi, the genocide against the Tutsi. All these were some of the challenges that has been going on for the last 31 years. But we have a man who dedicated his time, who dedicated his life to make sure that the deniers, people who deny the genocide against Tutsi, have no space on this earth, have no space on social media, have no space elsewhere. He tries to make sure that these people are brought to right. He tries to expose their rise by all means. Dr. Bizimana Damascene has worked in different capacities as a lecturer in the University of Rwanda, as a former executive secretary of Deniers. Deniers was another institution mandated to fight genocide ideology. He was once at the helm of Deniers. Today he's the Minister of National Unity and Civic Engagement, and every day we see him confronting these genocide deniers. Every day he gives the world the facts. The reason why I decided to bring him today is because of what is happening right in the southern Kivu part of Congo, as well as in the northern Kivu, because I've heard him several times trying to expose these illegal activities of killing Congolese who speak Kinyarwanda, what I can call a inhuman treatment of these people, where we are now seeing FDLR, a terrorist group, a Rwandan terrorist group, were working with the Congolese government on several occasions, killing these Congolese Tutsis, including the recent incident of people who were killed in Minembwe, where FDLR, in collaboration with FRDC, went to kill these people in Minembwe just 2 days ago. So Dr. Bizimana has always opposed these activities of killing human beings, these activities of mistreating human beings due to the nature of how God created them. He has also elaborated on several occasions the historical ties. The history has shown us, the searches he's made has shown us that genocide against the Tutsi was a wrong planned political project. This means the former government, the previous government of Habyarimana and his allies, including his wife, Agatha Habyarimana, prepared the genocide until they even executed it. It's a time that the world must understand this. Of late, I have seen actually people talking about Agatha Habyarimana with different views when it comes to genocide charges that she's facing in France. People must understand that genocide is done in phases. There is preparation. A lot is involved into preparation, because identification of the victims, making of the risks, preparing of the equipment to use for killing them, strategic points where they'll be killed, preparing the mass graves where they'll be buried. all those were done in the period that President Bizimana and the wife were there. There comes a time for execution. Now people start putting into action what they planned. So this is where the confusion is. People think Agatha Bizimana left Rwanda on 9th April. This makes her an innocent person that she didn't participate in genocide against the Tutsi. Meanwhile, she was there when this genocide was being prepared. She knew it. She gave a lot of orders for people to be killed on the night of the 6th April, when the presidential plane was shot down. On the same night, she ordered the presidential guard to go and kill certain families within Kigali. So we have also seen a lot of people insulting Dr. Bizimana Damascene due to the fact that he tells them the truth, due to the fact that he brings facts. He brings facts when he's talking about someone who participated in genocide. We have seen him giving us practical examples, not things that are merely just picked from the street. No, something that is written, documented. Those things are there. So this is the man who confronts genocide deniers every day. And I think that in my own understanding, we need to give him support. The youths, the Rwandan youths, the world youths, make sure that we support this man every day, because what he's doing, a lot of people fail to do it, to come in the open and say this is not right, and fight the deniers, and fight the perpetrators, coming in the open to tell us about the history that we don't understand, but he makes us understand it. I think we need to give him a credit for that. It's a great job that the Honorable Minister is doing. Today we are also looking at the collaboration of Congolese Defense Forces with the terrorist group FDLR. And the FDLR is made up of some of the genocide perpetrators, the genocide against the Tutsi in 1994. So the continued collaboration of the Congolese government, having in mind that these people are genociders, and someone decides to just go there and support them, it's also something that the world must understand very well. And some people might wonder to say, what is Genocide telling us today? Why is it saying it today? I'm saying it today because the Banyamulenge community are actually today are the victims of killings, are the victims of property, grabbing their properties. They are at the helm. In other words, they are at risk. They are at risk. This is why the world, the UN Security Council, the European Community, the African Union, please, we beg you to come to the aid of these Congolese people and protect them, because they are living a life that is totally inhuman because of the FDLR, a terrorist group that continues to operate from Congo. 1994 genocide against Tutsi was actually conducted in 100 days. But during the 100 days, the world leaders, powerful countries were there watching, and no one could come to rescue the civilians, the victims of 1994 genocide against Tutsi. The world kept quiet. So I believe that this is the same thing that is happening actually in Congo, where the world is keeping quiet when we are seeing this Banyamulenge being killed, when we are seeing the Congolese Tutsis being killed by Wazalendo, by FDLR, by Mai. The world keeps quiet. It's for this reason that we are now coming to a situation whereby if nothing is done, we might end up seeing a lot of Banyamulenge losing their lives. I think it's even high time that the Congolese government is minded about the crimes against humanity, the crimes against genocide. They must also be minded of these crimes, because one day they might be facing the law. today we are not going to go without also discussing the role of some of the top people who were in the Bizimana government and today they are still at large. Some of them were ministers, others were soldiers, others were mayors, burgomestres. They are living in different countries. Others are in America, others are in Belgium, others are in Southern African countries, the SADC countries, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, South Africa. They are still living at large. Meanwhile, here in Rwanda, they are wanted to come and face justice for the crime of genocide that they committed. So I think also the world, the United Nations, they should also come to the aid of bringing justice to the victims of genocide against the Tutsi, as we continue to give support to the man who confronts genocide deniers, Dr.Bizimana Damascene. Me, I believe I'm 100% behind him in the great job he's doing. And I believe I want all the youths make sure that you were behind him, the big man. We give him support. We use our YouTube channels. We use our Facebook pages. We use our Twitter accounts. Actually, it's not difficult because what we need to write, what we need to know, he writes it directly on Twitter. Just go to his Twitter and check out. You find very relevant information on those people who are fighting and denying genocide against the Tutsi. So for today, I thank you very much. I'm your presenter on the US New Times, Habumugisha Innocent are my names. I thank you and see you next time. Hope that you're going to.
Welcome to the USA New Times, where truth has no agenda and every story seeks peace. In a world divided, we shine a light on what unites us: honesty, justice, and love. Inspired by the words of Jesus, love your neighbor as yourself,